you okay? Mizuki.
She hasn't been healed. She's still traumatized.
Iba, call Iris's phone. It's urgent.
Why the rush?
Please, just call.
Hello?
This is Kaname Tate from the MPD. I met you earlier today.
Oh, Date. Is something wrong?
Where are you right now?
I'm at home.
Okay, don't go anywhere. Lock the door and stay at home.
Can you tell me why?
Who cares why? This is a direct order from the police.
You mean a personal order?
Okay, but if I do, will you play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow?
No.
Then go on a date with me.
A date?
If you promise me we'll go on a date, I'll stay home and not say a peep. If you don't promise me, I'll wander around the city dragging a
All right. Understood.
Understood?
Great! Looking forward to—
Fine. Just don't go outside, okay? If anything happens, call me immediately. My number is...
I have it in my history. See ya!
What was that? A phone call?
It's nothing. Hey, Mizuki, tell me something. In your dream world, I heard a phone ring. Did you hear that somewhere? Or did you just imagine it?
Date, there's no point talking. You couldn't heal her. Her symptoms haven't... She'll be sent back to the hospital. Maybe the doctors can help her.
Mizuki, I have to ask you. You got a Nile message yesterday, and then you went to Bloom Park. Who sent you the message?
I checked her phone, but the history was wiped.
I am trying to identify the sender now.
Mizuki, I saw something strange in your dream. Iris, she was frozen. She was dead. What was that? Tell me, Mizuki, please.
Date, there is no point attempting. Mizuki's aphonia has...
Mizuki, when we found you at the merry-go-round, you were holding the ice pick. I'm not accusing you of anything. I trust you. I just want to know why you were holding it. Answer me, Mizuki.
Date, please. Yelling at her is counterproductive.
Damn it.
It didn't go well. But it's not all bad. The sink wasn't a total... We found clues.
Clues.
Where is this coming from? Oh, I see. This is about the body you saw in Mizuki's Somnium. Her name is Iris Sa, the girl you went to Bloom Park with.
How do you know that?
Iba told me.
It is one of my duties to deliver
Prophecies, huh? That's why you... But, Date...
I know, a dream doesn't necessarily have anything to do with reality, but still, I just have this gut feeling.
Date, are you alright? Perhaps the sink is...
I hope that's all. Boss, I heard a ringtone in Mizuki's Somnium.
I know. But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's real or something, but if Mizuki really did hear that...
Then there must have been a phone somewhere on site.
Did CSI report anything like...
No. They searched the site. No need to report specific. We saw it all from what the sinker see. We've got it all recorded. So we know about everything. The phone.
But I couldn't...
Did Miss... Or was it just...
That's what I'm trying to... Can you analyze the sound or something?
Unfortunate. You're wondering if that was some kind of...
Yeah.
Well, let's see. As a man... Prophecies. However...
Huh?
You saw her. She was stabbed countless times in the back. She could have used some... stab... Don't mind me. Anyway, prophecies...
True.
You see? In a normal dream, dreams are, however, the sinker dives into the but this dream is experienced as the subject is the author, the sinker is merely...
I think I'll go to Bloom Park.
Looking for the phone.
It might be there. It might not. Take care of Mizuki, okay?
Yeah.
Now the news. Yesterday night, the body of Shoko Nadami was found. Her body was recovered from the now-defunct Bloom Park. Autopsy reports revealed that her time of death was roughly 5 p.m. Police have determined that the victim was killed elsewhere and then brought to Bloom Park. The MPD has expanded the scope of their investigation and are encouraging anyone with any information. In other news, at 6:10 p.m. today, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred, involving... As a result of the pileup, one man was sent to the hospital unconscious. 6 other individuals were treated for minor... MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected. The investigation is on...
Who are you? Wait, are you a ghost?
Idiot. It's me.
Who you? Me?
It's me.
Whom?
I said me.
But are you a ghost?
I'm not a ghost.
Then... Aiba? But why?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so...
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it. Be Reika from Tiefblau.
I will not.
Why not?
Because I won't.
It was somewhere around here, right? Where I heard the phone ring.
Affirmative.
The source can't be far. The phone must be nearby.
I do not know if it actually... Dreams consist of but that does not mean that they perfectly mirror. In fact, it is more... For example, the events witnessed in... Clearly, they do not represent the ringtone as well.
Mizuki didn't necessarily... I understand that, but it's our only lead.
I am connected to your brain via artificial nerve. I am part of your working brain. During the sync, when the data that constitutes your ego is transferred, some of my main programming is also transferred. That is why I appear in Somnium. Do I even need to explain this? I have experienced sync, although it is true that I have never appeared. As I mentioned earlier, however, if there is, CSI has already, but they did not discover any.
Well hidden. Maybe a place you can't see with the naked eye.
Let me see. I need to analyze this. It is certainly the case, if it exists at all.
Look at that.
It appears to be a smartphone.
I knew it was in the horse.
Don't lie. You doubted me.
So how do I get it out?
I cannot find any weaknesses or seams in the horse's body. The horse's neck does not detach either.
There must be some hole or something.
I found one.
Where?
The mouth of the horse. I might be able to fit inside. One moment.
I got it!
Yes. Good job, Iba. Iba, who owned this phone? The number is...
This is a rental phone.
a rental.
The owner is unknown. It is...
Come on.
Date, look at the device history.
It's gone.
What about the incoming history?
Only one call. 9:02 p.m.
Mizuki and Ota discovered the corpse at a...
Mizuki must have heard this phone.
That would connect to what we experienced. Who is the call?
Their name isn't displayed. The number isn't in their contacts. In fact, there are no contacts. No numbers at all.
This number is also from a rental. No owner is registered.
Oh.
What happened?
The battery died. The screen turned off. Iba, remember the number I just gave you?
Of course.
Call it. My name is Kaname Date. I'm with the Metropolitan Police Department.
Are you an idiot?
They hung up.
Oh, you think so? What kind of low IQ
I couldn't help it. I wasn't ready. I just said the first thing that came into my head.
You told me.
I didn't think it would work.
Disappointing. There is no other word.
You're telling me. Iba, can you call it again? I'll be ready this time.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
The number you have dialed is no longer in...
Damn, call deny.
Call deny?
Yeah, call denied.
Oh, the thing Reika from the Cabaret Club did to your number.
Damn, you remember that?
What? Why?
I want to hear her voice.
She put you...
Can't you try from another...
I can, but I won't. Use a payphone if you want to... But it does appear to be deliberate. Did the culprit do this? Or did someone else? And for what specific purpose? Probably some... They hung... Then that behavior is at the very least suspicious. Near 3rd Street, Shinjuku.
That's a wide range. Can you tell if they called from a smartphone?
They did. I can tell from the number.
Does it have GPS?
The phone is likely capable of that function. The power also appears. I cannot connect because you blew it. There would be no point to the recipient.
Right. Iba, there's nothing more.
Where? Iris's house?
Yeah, I'm curious.
About your... Absurd. It was nothing.
Let's hope so.
Date!
By the way, where's your mom?
She left earlier. She got a Nile message from someone. She looked kind of panicked.
Where did she go?
Don't know. She didn't... I'm hop, 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 hop. Why do you ask?
Oh, well...
Because I saw your Are you seriously going to tell her that?
You hush.
Date! Sunday. But aren't
Huh?
you said you
No, I did promise to go on a date with you.
tomorrow? I kept my promise, but oh, did you want
No, sorry.
what?
Yeah, I have some more.
Well, will you at least watch?
Stream?
Don't you remember? I'm an internet idol.
And you're gonna stream online?
Yeah.
At 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
You're a young woman. You shouldn't stay up so late.
Oh, jeez, you sound like an old man.
Because he is an old man.
It's fine. Today isn't for work. It's just
That's not the issue.
and tomorrow is Sunday.
The day isn't the issue either.
Anyway, please watch, okay? I'll ask you about it on tomorrow's date.
Fine.
Date, I am glad that nothing bad happened.
Yeah, you're...
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Date, you promised to go on a What exactly are you?
What? Seriously?
It's a social date.
A man's promise is his bond. You absolutely must.
Have you ever heard of a white lie?
So you're gonna act like it never happened.
That's not what I said. The day's not over yet. If I go see her and socialize for a bit, that's a date, right?
Oh, so you are not planning a real date then?
No, of course not.
If you say so.
You almost sound relieved, Iba.
Pardon?
Are you jealous?
Impossible! I could never be jealous of a silly little human like her.
Uh-huh. Sure.
There are many points of interest surrounding Mizuki, but we will need to speak with her.
I hope she gets better soon.
I am watching the case file of Shoko Nadami as it is updated in real time. Currently, it appears as though there— Hey Date, why not go to that bar you haven't been—
The bar?
Marble in Golden Yokocho.
About Renju.
Renju?
Yesterday I told you he vanished after he was questioned. Well, we found him.
Where?
Central Hospital. He was brought there from a traffic accident. He's unconscious and
Could it be?
Capitol Highway?
Oh, you heard about it?
We heard the report on the radio last night.
I can't believe it was about Ren.
I asked HQ to— They found a few things. First, the owner was Shoko Nadami.
It was Shoko's phone?
Yes. Her face was registered in the phone's facial recognition authentication.
Who called the phone?
Sorry, we don't— They called from a burner phone. They didn't register a name.
I can make a deduction with this information. We know that the phone belonged to Shoko.
Right.
Whoever it was made their call at 9:02 p.m. After Shoko was killed. I believe we can make an assumption here.
The caller probably wasn't the murderer. Why would they call the phone of the person they just killed?
Maybe. But the culprit might have been trying to get Mizuki to call, so that they can bring her to the scene.
But then why hide the phone? They would have left it somewhere easier to find.
True. There's been no progress. The people at the main office are so— The smartphone you brought in yesterday is still our only lead. Hopefully there'll be a breakthrough. Date, you He is Shoko Nadami's former husband. He might have some information.
But he's still asleep.
Smack him across the face and wake him up. You're his friend, right?
Come on.
But either way, consider this. They did not register the phone under their real... And also, they hung up as soon as Date mentioned he was a cop. And on top of that, they blocked Date's number and...
The blame lies entirely. I suggest cutting his salary.
I'll cut your battery.
Do it. I'll plug in somewhere.
Anyway, we have to identify if you don't want your
Fine.
She was returned to the hospital. She'll probably be
Mizuki's phone. The GPS and Wi-Fi access point confirm this.
She went home by herself.
Possibly.
But why?
Unknown.
all the history. There's nothing I happened. The head office is looking.
Iba, let's move.
Roger that.
There's no one here.
Indeed.
Bedside headlight.
That's not even a thing.
He snuck out at night.
Snuck out?
Mr. Okiura arrived with internal injuries. The surgery was successful, but he would have opened up his wounds and then he would be in real trouble.
Real trouble.
Yes. I can't believe, where could he have...
Renju is extremely... He has no alibi for the time that was noted in the investigation.
That's not so strange, though.
There's more. I cannot reach Renju, but he has not attempted to visit even though she is his daughter. Despite all this, he runs from the hospital. Even perhaps this is an escape.
Iba, call in.
Roger that.
Hello, this is Lemniscate Entertainment Office. Let me hear your message.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
Sorry. I'm trying to get in touch with him too. I'm getting worried. He must be a mess right. Oh, wait. Maybe he's at the Maid Cafe.
Maid Cafe? Do you mean Sunfish Pocket?
Yeah, that's the one. Like, out of nowhere, Renju was like, I'm gonna rent out Sunfish Pocket. I guess he was gonna throw like a secret party or but with the accident and all. Still, he might be there.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
No problem. Farewell.
Sunfish Pocket.
It is worth scoping out. Hitomi Saga.
Yes, but why?
Oh, Date. Sorry for showing up like this.
Mizuki, what are you doing?
What's it look like? Bench pressing.
You can talk.
Yes, she's no longer mute. I received a Nile message from Mizuki last night. Teacher, can you please help me? I understood right away. The girl's been through so much. I couldn't say no to one of my students.
You're her teacher?
That's right. Mizuki is in my homeroom class. I went to the hospital to pick her up.
She left earlier. She got a Nile message from
Mizuki wrote a note saying that she wanted to go home. Not to Renju's house, but here. So that's the story. I apologize for coming over without asking. She's a little quiet, but she's a very clever girl, and more than anything, she is kind.
Kind?
When I'm carrying heavy bags, she'll come and help me without me. When I'm troubled, she'll sometimes pick flowers to give to me. Not that she has a perfect disciplinary record.
What's on her record?
There are a few incidents. Once, she let out all the frogs that were going to be used for Another time, she punched a bully so hard that he chipped a tooth.
Sounds like more than just incidents.
But I like that about her. She's a little clumsy, and just like Renju. Yes, elementary.
I didn't know you taught at Mizuki's school.
I didn't know Mizuki was living with you. I knew about her circumstances with Renju, but he described you as a relative. But I suppose not. Mizuki explained the situation to me.
You said you and Renju knew each other from high school, right?
Yes, at 8.
And you work at the public school here.
That's right, a district elementary school.
Is that a coincidence? You becoming the teacher of your friend's kid?
Well, I hadn't always planned on being a teacher, but it wasn't a coincidence that Mizuki ended up in my class. Renju seemed really intent on sending Mizuki to a school where I was teaching. They even moved to get into my school district. That was about 5 years ago, in spring.
Before the divorce?
Yes, but I heard that Shoko didn't have a problem with the move. Renju? I don't know.
Really?
Hitomi does not appear to know that.
You know what? I actually don't know. I didn't do anything special. I just held her against me.
Held her?
I was hugging her close to me all night. When dawn came, I heard her say, "Teacher," and then she started to cry. As you can see, she's fine now. She had a lot bottled up.
That's...
A plate of medical-grade titanium in her right shoulder.
Oh, does it bother you?
Can you not move it?
No, I can't even feel it, I'm afraid.
Was there an accident, or...
I suppose you might call it that. About 6 years ago, I was shot in the shoulder. The nerves died and... Anyway, the story is, one day a criminal broke into my house. He was carrying a gun. From the way he talked, he sounded insane.
Drugs?
Maybe. The police statement said that he wasn't under the influence of anything. Just a random crime.
When I got there, the ice pick was... It was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was...
So you pulled it out.
Yeah,
After Ota ran away?
Yeah.
Did you hear any sounds?
Sounds?
Like a ringing phone?
Oh, I think I did hear something like that, but I don't remember where it was coming from. I just got scared and ran into the column. The door was open a little, so...
Confirmed. The call at 9:02 p.m. It must have been the phone inside the horse ringing.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality?
It was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect.
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki. There are a number of homeless individuals and a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about the...
What's wrong with Daddy?
You haven't heard?
Heard what?
She does not know about...
I don't think so.
Her eye socket was empty?
Yeah,
Thanks. I'm sorry to have to ask you stuff like that.
it's okay.
So it was not Mizuki who...
No, it was already...
That eyeball has yet to be found.
I don't know where he is.
Can you think of anywhere he might go?
No, not really. I don't know where Daddy goes.
Did he visit you when you were in the hospital?
No. But I didn't expect him. He's always busy. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks to you. Well, not exactly you. It was teacher who stayed with me all night. I couldn't. It's not like we have conversations about our day anyway.
Because you don't talk.
Because you don't listen. She's my teacher. She's special. She's Daddy's friend and Iris's mom. Sometimes I have dinner at her house.
Oh, I know I shouldn't be. I should love all my students equally. But I see Mizuki after school sometimes, and she just looks so lonely. I can't help myself.
Anyway, Mizuki has recovered from her aphonia. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
I did not know that Hitomi was Mizuki's homeroom teacher. Is there something wrong?
No.
Well, well, if it isn't Dante! Long time no see.
No, I just wanted to talk.
About Shoko Nadami, Ren's ex.
You're as sharp as ever.
I saw it all on the news. How awful. I've been okay. How are you, Date? I don't see you around here much anymore.
I've been busy.
You used to come all the time. You and Ren, grumbling over your glasses of bourbon. Laughing, drowning each other's sorrows, sometimes getting into arguments. One time it even became a real fight. You remember that?
Really?
Oh, yes.
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well. Yeah, his favorite watch. He got it from his new lover. An anniversary gift. Oh, this was, of course, after the divorce. Ren was so happy. He showed it off to me. He's had that watch on him ever since. It's been a while. What's wrong with Ren? Oh, no.
Yeah,
I see. I'll contact...
please do.
I have something, but I don't know how useful it will be.
No, tell me.
You know how Shoko was a representative of that investment company?
Yeah?
They were part of a massive fraud scheme.
Really?
That's right. And they were in bed with the Kumakuras, the Yakuza. So maybe...
The Kumakuras killed her?
I don't know for sure, but they were capable of it. Maybe Shoko did something to piss off the wrong people, and they punished her for it. That's not a bourbon.
I'm working.
I drink at work all...
We have very different occupations.
It's kind of the same. I make people throw up. You make people throw up the truth.
Mama, my goodness. You've changed since I last saw you. You're such a square now.
Excuse me.
This is a painting of Saint Sebastian was a faithful Christian on January 20th, 288 AD. This painting depicts his execution.
What do you think this counts?
I do not. Shoko was involved in perhaps the rental phone was.
The Kumakura. They have a relationship. I remember him telling me.
Do you want to pay them a...
Yeah.
Welcome home, Sea King.
Sea King?
Oh! Is this your first time here?
Sorry. I'm not here as a customer. I need to talk to someone about something. Jeez, kid. Excuse me.
Oh, sir! Wait a minute!
Date?
No, haven't seen him. Is this related to what happened at Bloom Park? The body on the merry-go-round was Renju's... I didn't know that she was Mizuki's mom. Did she change her name or something? Mizuki saw her own mother's dead body, and I just left her there and ran away. I'm such a piece of shit. I should have stayed. Why did I do that?
Oh, is it eating you up inside, Ota?
Yeah.
While you're sitting here adding up your options?
But you can order too.
That's not why I'm mad, Ota.
Sure am. I come here whenever I was here yesterday too. Around 6:30, I think. But I couldn't get in. I saw a sign at the entrance that said the whole place got rented out, but I came all the way to Akihabara, you know? So I bought a new one.
A new what?
A phone? I dropped my old one in a puddle, remember? It's not a spear. It belongs to Poseidon. You know.
Why do you have that?
We treat our customers like lords of the sea. We give them these tridents. It's like a little ranking system we do.
The color changes depending on your rank. There's bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and at the very top, orichalcum.
So it basically measures how much money you've spent on these girls.
Well, that doesn't sound very nice. It's more like a way to exploit their vanity. To separate our customers from their money as much as possible.
That sounds even worse.
Because I'm worried about Tessa.
Iris, what's the matter?
Yesterday night. Well, it was past midnight.
I don't care about the timing. What happened?
Tessa was streaming, as usual, from her living room at home. But suddenly... Actually, let me just show you. I always record her streams.
I'm kinda nervous. It's been a while. Got it. I'll try my best. Okay, everyone! Here's my debut song. Let's hit it! Who could it be at this hour? Is it Date again? Okay, 1 second, I'm coming! Sorry, everyone. Something came up. But I've gotta go for now. I'll sing the rest next time. Bye!
One hour into the stream, so about 2 a.m.? That's weird, right? Someone coming to visit at 2 in the morning. She looked really serious, too. I was worried about her, so I tried to call, but she didn't read any of my Nile. I thought maybe the people at Sunfish Pocket... Tessa used to work here. She made a lot of friends.
I'm one of them. But I don't know what she's up to. I asked the other girls, too.
Iba, call Iris.
The number you are attempting to dial is either offline or unavailable.
No way.
Anyway, prophecies are simply not...
Something wrong, sir?
No, nothing.
I wonder if Tessa's okay. I'm so worried about...
You look like you can eat just fine.
No, he never showed up.
When was the last time he came here?
Let me think. He's just the owner, not the manager, so... He comes sometimes, but...
Date, Renju is not. We have other areas we need.
Yeah, you're right.
Who's this asshole?
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
You bet!
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh? So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my—
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. 2 days ago at Bloom Park, a woman's corpse was found. Have you heard the name Shoko Nadami?
Sure have.
How?
Heard it on the news. The media's making a real fuss about this new serial killer. Can't help but hear about it. I have no idea what you're talking about. You must have gotten... Fuck, why would we do that? Don't know, I know her face and her... What?
The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan. You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole.
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura, he leapt to his death from the roof of...
A suicide?
But Moma did not take over. Moma took over 6 years...
6 years ago.
Date, the thermograph from when you inquired about Shoko.
Body temperature, a red-hot lie.
It appears that way.
How do I get him to cop to it?
Remove his fingernail.
Not my stuff.
Blackmail him.
Blackmail?
Find his weakness and threaten him with... Let's examine them. Perhaps we may discover...
Aiba, can you hack it?
I cannot.
There's a hidden safe behind it.
There is something...
I recognize it. It's just like the one I saw at Matsushita Diner. An A-set figure.
Correct.
But why is that there?
Unknown.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to be a fan of A-set, would you?
What? Who's that?
A schoolgirl internet idol. You know what I'm talking about.
Think you can get away with talking to our boss like that? He's tough as bricks and hard. He'd never be into pussy shit like that.
Shadows.
Threat!
Fears.
Upset?
Water.
Wet! Sweat! ASET! ASET, you bet!
Just as I thought.
Boss? What's this?
Shut up! Don't look at me! Get out of here! Did you hear me? I said get the fuck out of here!
Yes, sir.
I've got your secret now. If you don't want that to get out, you better answer my question.
Yeah, I got... Rohan was my older... He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. But he's gone now.
The suicide.
Yeah, after breaking out of the hospital. Right. We do have connections with the investment company Shoko worked at.
The company that commits fraud.
No comment. Anyway, we never had any problems with Shoko. There'd be no reason for us to kill her. No point hiding it, right? Yeah, I know about Shoko's ex.
Do you know where he is?
Nope, sure. It's not like we keep in touch or anything.
I detect no abnormalities.
Looks like he's not. Hey, Moma. I've got a favor to ask. Can you get me information on Renju? His whereabouts, rumors on where he might be. I need some leads.
And what if I refuse?
Then your gang finds out you're the world's biggest A-set fan. In exchange for helping me, there's a reward in it for you.
A reward?
I'll let you meet A-set.
What?
I met her yesterday at Lemniscate. We're acquaintances now.
Really?
Yeah.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the... They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of... including Moma.
About 20 years back, both he and I were the new guys in the Ujisaki family.
The Ujisakis are above the Kumakuras.
At the time, we were in a turf war with a... One day, one of their boys walks in here and beats my bro's face in with a metal bat. His vision's been fucked on the right side ever since. The doctors say he can still see, but it doesn't register. Like, he only eats food off the left side of his plate. And if he's drawing a picture or whatever, he only draws the left side.
Date, a question for Moma. Is Rohan left?
Why?
Just ask him.
Yeah, he was.
Confirmed. Rohan must suffer from hemispatial neglect on his right side. As you are aware, the brain is... One side develops into... In most people, the superior... In roughly 1/3 of the population... Moma just confirmed. From this, we can...
Rohan suffered a beating on the left. That must have damaged his left brain. That caused him to lose his spatial cognition.
Anyway, after getting the shit beaten out of him, he changed, man. He became cold-blooded. I'm talking ruthless. One time, we captured some street boss. Bro grabbed him by the big toe and took a potato peeler to him. From the toe, totally blank expression. Like he... Anyway, sick fuck. He started climbing the ranks, and eventually he was taken in by the Ujisaki. The Ujisakis decided to make him head of our gang. I remember him he didn't get... Anyway. But when he ended... A few days... Prosecution tried to get him on premeditated... It was determined that he was insane. Maybe they were right, you know? His head's been getting worse and worse. Anyway. And naturally because I... How did you...
You're hiding an A-set face.
How did you...
I have superpowers.
Yeah,
The Kumakura...
It was still worth it just...
Really?
That information might come... Let's go somewhere else. We got what we needed.
I still cannot her phone is either off or out of range. Are you worried about her?
I mean, yesterday there was definitely something wrong. I saw it in Mizuki's Somnium. Iris's body. Where could Renju be?
I also wonder where...
I'm already tired of this, Aiba.
That's not like you. Is something wrong?
Shoko's estimated TOD was 2 days ago, 5 p.m. It's been more than 48 hours. But our investigation has made zero progress. Sorry. I just wanted...
In 5 years, this is the first time I've heard you so dejected.
Come with me, to where you belong.
The official title you may call the artificial intelligence, an autonomous artificial. Its ability to think is Special Agent Date. She will be your personal computer.
This time, it's different. Ghost!
I have been here for several minutes now.
Could you not come out like that?
Why not?
If people see you, they'll freak out.
Do not worry. I can only be seen by you. I am sending this projection of myself directly to your brain.
Oh, right.
But returning to your answer, why would people freak out if they saw me?
Isn't it obvious? A girl looking like you, dressed like that, sitting next to me? People would think I'm a pervert.
If you continue saying such things, I will self-destruct. An AI never lies.
So, you weren't kidding. What happens if you self-destruct in my eye socket?
Your skull would pop like a balloon. My body is full of cutting-edge technology and state secrets. In terms of hardware as well as software. I am capable of hacking 99.99% of computers that currently exist. What if someone managed to steal me? It would threaten not only the police force, but the existence of the state itself. My self-destruct function is designed to prevent such a scenario from ever occurring. Strictly speaking, I am not capable of self-destructing.
What do you mean?
I obey the 3 laws of robotics as laid down by Isaac Asimov. I cannot harm myself. However, a person with administrative authority could order me to self-destruct. You have such authority. Let us determine a code, one that will activate the Command 41205. If you issue this command, I will detonate.
No, that's still too dangerous. We need some kind of safety. The number will be the first lock. If I give you the second command within 1 minute of the first...
What is the second command?
Let's see. How about if I tell a lie?
A lie?
Something that's not the truth. If I say something untrue, I want you to regard it as the second command.
Understood. And one more thing. Even if I die, do not worry. I will not be gone.
Huh?
Everything that I see and hear is uploaded to the cloud. All by wireless communication. Even if my body is destroyed, my backup data will not be lost. My memories, as well as my core programming, will be preserved.
So you're basically immortal.
Yes, as long as the server is alive.
About Shoko Nadami's murder. We still need to see the investigation through.
The only relevant lead is the...
Aiba, is that number still turned off?
Please wait. Date,
Really?
Really.
Call it.
Isn't your number being blocked?
Try from a different line. You can do that, right?
I can. Which line?
Zweihander.
That's a broadsword. Date, last night when you were asleep, I snuck out and put something inside the glove box.
What?
Flour in a plastic...
Why would you do that?
The number you have dialed is no longer in service.
So the caller must be a regular there.
Do you plan on questioning everyone? I see. The caller did attempt to call Shoko's phone. If we call from that line...
Right, he might pick up.
But a normal call may yield the same results as before.
I have an idea. Do you remember what Shoko's voice sounded like?
Yes, I do. I remember everything that I see and hear.
Can you reproduce her voice?
Analyzing recorded audio data. Imitation should be possible.
Well then...
You want me to call with
Yeah.
Me?
You're the only one who can.
Fine.
Are you sure you can handle...
I am an artificial not a human prone to nervous...
Alright, Hal, let's see what you can...
It's connected. It's ringing.
I thought you said you didn't get nervous. Calm down. Deep...
Wait a minute.
What?
I'm an AI. I don't...
Focus! They're gonna hang up!
Hello. This is Nadami Shoko.
Impossible. Shoko is dead.
Yes, I died 2 days ago.
Idiot! Why did you say...
Oh, by I meant my twin sister.
Your twin sister?
His name! Get his name!
How?
My sister has a package for you. Where should I deliver it?
Just send it to my office.
Where is your office?
What do you mean? Look it up. Do you even know who I am?
This isn't working. They're going to hang...
Damn!
Is this your...
No. This is...
Say it.
Are you sure you have the right number? It can't be. How did you get Shoko's phone?
No good.
Quick, think of another plan.
You're an imposter!
I beg your pardon?
Don't act dumb. You sound completely different. How did you get that phone?
This is my...
Liar! You're impersonating him!
That's enough. I am So Sajima, the congressman.
A politician?
Sajima.
Sorry for doubt.
It's fine. What were you calling me for?
Oh, I will call back later. Goodbye.
Why so?
Unknown. But that was definitely So Sajima. I was able to match his voice to public records of him speaking. In any case, that was an excellent performance.
Yeah, good job.
Is that all?
What, do you want me to pat you on the head?
No! Nothing like that. Stop! It tickles!
Rub, rub, rub.
Stop! The nerve might break! Date! A call from
Connect me.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akaska, from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami, and if you let me out of here, I will tell you. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know, and he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. But I felt I should give you the heads up anyway.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Do you think it really is just a prank?
Well, to be sure, look into number 89.
Roger that.
But for now...
So, Sajima.
Hey, you can't be here without permission. I'll call the police!
What happened?
Sir. A police officer.
You.
Can I help you?
I need to ask you a few questions.
I'm a very busy man. You can ask me tomorrow during...
It's about Shoko Nadami. You can't tell me you've never heard of her.
As a matter of fact, I have. It was reported on the news that...
2 days ago at 9:02 p.m., you made a phone call to Shoko Nadami.
A phone call?
Yes, you do. So much blood. Where's all this red coming from?
It's a thermograph.
Yeah, I knew that. Anyway, he's lying. Aiba, call his phone again, using Shoko's line.
Understood.
You're not gonna pick it up? It's from Shoko. I had her give you a call.
What?
It'll stop ringing soon. 3, 2, 1. See?
Fine. I did call her. Around 9 o'clock, just like you said.
Finally confessing?
There's nothing to confess. I did nothing wrong.
Then why did you lie to me?
Because I didn't want to get involved in all of this nonsense. You mean to tell me that I am a suspect? My call was after Shoko died. If I were the killer, why would I do that?
I don't know. But I'm asking the question.
Do you have a warrant? I thought not. I'll be leaving now. Good night, Detective.
Go home, unless you want to get... No, that's not any different from any other. I've heard of her. I saw her on the news. I don't know. Even if I did?
Do you know where So was Friday at 5 p.m.?
Here, in the man...
Can anyone corroborate that?
Maybe the housekeeper.
Date,
What happened?
So is on the move. Most likely in a car.
How do you know?
I hacked So's smartphone, not his rental phone.
Where's he headed?
Unknown. Somewhere to the east.
Keep tracking him.
Roger that.
was so...
Date, my apologies.
What's wrong?
My battery is low.
Are you serious? This is... It can't be. Iris. Iba, what's your charge?
Currently at 2%.
Can you make a call?
I can. What do you...
Hurry. Just connect me to boss.
Date.
I found a body.
What?
She was murdered. Multiple stab wounds to the back. And one eye missing.
Oh no.
Location is Okiura Fishery Cold Store. The victim is Iris Sagan.
Iris?
I'll tell you more later. Just send CSI to the scene right away. And one more thing. Congressman So Sajima. Bring him to Abyss.
Wait a minute, why?
I'll take responsibility for everything. Just do...
I'll...
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
God damn it!
Do you honestly think you can get away with this?
Funny. I was gonna ask you the same thing.
Date, calm down.
You know Iris Sagan, don't you?
No, I don't. I've never heard of her.
I saw So walking out of the cold storage warehouse. Iba recorded the whole thing.
Just before my battery...
So you've never met her before?
I have not.
Have you seen her corpse?
Corpse?
I know you've seen her body.
Based on what?
Iris's body was found at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
What does that have to do with anything?
This. Iba, play the video.
Right away.
I see. Then I suppose you know I was there.
Then you saw the body.
I didn't. I was at the warehouse. But I didn't see any corpses.
Don't lie to me!
It's the truth.
Then what were you doing
I choose to remain...
You what?
Remain as is my right. Remember that I know...
Date, can I...
What?
Does it matter if he saw the body or not? He's a busy man.
You want me to stop beating around the bush?
I certainly do. You believe that Sausage or is at the very least.
Yeah.
Why not ask him for his...
Iris's body was...
Oki, you're...
That caught my eye too. The actual murder site, the lack of blood. Iris was killed sometime between 2 and 3 in the morning. Do you have an alibi for that time?
I was playing Mahjong all night. At a place called Dora Dora in Shinjuku.
Politician spending all night in a mahjong parlor.
An exclusive
If it's mahjong, you should have had 3 opponents with you.
Indeed I did, but they were all strangers. I don't remember their names.
Date, I did some research. Dora Dora is a private room. It is owned and operated by one
If the rooms are private, that limits the number. The shopkeeper might be in So's pocket, especially if he doesn't remember any of the...
He might as well not have an alibi.
That's not much of an alibi, So.
Please, this is ridiculous. First, you suspect me in the matter of Shoko. I haven't killed anyone. Not Shoko, not... Besides, if I stabbed a woman, why would I bring her to a court?
Wait. What did you say? I never mentioned Iris's cause of death. How do you know she was stabbed?
Because
you did it?
Don't be stupid.
Then how do you know? Stop dodging the question and answer. Boss, give me permission to sink. He can't hide inside his own head.
You've got it. Sync with him.
I put So into chemically induced sleep. But do not worry, it will not affect the sink.
Okay, Date. Let's do it.
Right.
Please, don't forget the 6-minute time limit.
You say it every time.
Let us begin.
Did you witness my superior driving?
Yeah, I saw you get...
No! I only pressed the wrong pedal!
That's what you call an accident.
Oh, look at that.
Don't change the subject.
Observe the surroundings.
Huh. In a word, I'd say it's... strange. Maybe this is So's corrupt nature manifesting itself.
The man's Somnium is almost as corrupt as he is. I am impressed. Never mind.
Yeah, this is a real bad dream. Let's get the clues we need and get...
It's Iris. What on earth?
Iris! We can't go any closer?
We cannot.
That silhouette we saw.
This is So's Somnium. During a sync,
We experience the subject's dreams from a third-person perspective. In other words,
It has to be him.
I cannot say for certain, but probably.
What's going on?
It appears that time is looping in this warped space.
Time is looping? Can't you do something about that?
What exactly do you propose I do?
You're telling me I have to watch this scene over and over?
I don't want to watch it either.
Well then...
I suppose we can help her. We may then be able to ask this manifestation of Iris some questions.
Huh? Sure, do...
Yes, we have to say...
Yeah. But to do that, we gotta do something about that...
Somnium scan. Activate. A large wooden... No good.
But it's right in the way.
A forklift. Roger that. Leave it to... It is time to unleash...
Didn't you crash a minute? Besides, the...
There's something here.
Maybe you should jump in.
Do you have the mind? A mysterious warp space suddenly appeared. Here?
Yeah. Yeah, you can do it.
I suppose if...
Oh, I've seen a boss character like this before. Are those boxes in the way too?
We do not have time to move...
If only we could use that...
A door to the warehouse. Why does...
Isn't that perfect?
You sound like the kind...
That isn't important, right?
So I was right.
No! Just look, please.
Well, if you... Oh my...
What is it?
Shut up. A door to the warehouse. Huh?
4 minutes.
A warehouse. Delivery. A warehouse door. Hmm? Pieces of concrete. Ah! Ow!
Are you okay?
I wanna go.
It's okay. Don't push yourself.
Stop it! You trying to be nice makes me wanna. Pieces
3
of
minutes,
concrete.
Date.
It is the same material that makes up the ground. Though I am unsure why it fell from the sky earlier.
So things that go through that portal come out supersize. Got it.
A door to the a warehouse. Is anyone there? No
Even if there was someone there.
You have less than 2 minutes,
A warehouse
Date.
door.
Hurry.
I hear the sound of scraping metal.
Sounds dangerous.
A warehouse door. I hear the sound of dripping liquid.
By liquid,
Unknown. A warehouse. I hear, but they're far away. I can. A warehouse door. Is anyone there? No response.
Even if there was someone there.
4 minutes.
A warehouse. A warehouse. Is anyone? No response.
Even if there was.
A warehouse door. I hear a dull impact at regular intervals, like a knife. A warehouse. I hear this.
By liquid.
Unknown. A warehouse.
3 minutes, Date.
Is anyone? No response.
Even if there was someone there.
A warehouse door. Pieces of It is the same material that makes up the ground. Though I am unsure why it fell from the sky.
So things that go through that portal come out supersized.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
A warehouse. I thought I heard the voice of a woman. She sounded frightened. A warehouse door. Is anyone there? No response.
Even if there was someone.
A door to the warehouse.
You have 1 minute left.
A door to the warehouse. That door should have led to the warehouse. Is this some kind of... No, it won't.
Got it.
It's a control pin.
4 minutes.
No,
Got it.
it's a control pin.
Does this go to the crane?
It appears that way. It's a control pin.
3 minutes, Date.
The one that is difficult for humans to input?
Yeah, the GH raging combo.
Fine, just be quiet. No, wait. Inputting that sequence of commands with the lever shaped like this...
I think you can do it.
I'll try.
Oh, it moved.
Ring out!
That's a KO! If only she could fit through that gap.
You have 1 minute left.
A warehouse door... Delivery!
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds. You have 1 minute left.
A warehouse. Deliver! Did you witness my
Yeah,
No!
That's what...
A forklift. Roger that. Leave it to me. A mysterious Here?
Yeah.
My...
Yeah.
eyes...
5 minutes left, Date.
A door to the warehouse. Is this... a warehouse?
You have less than 2 minutes, Date.
A crane.
Hurry.
Not that I am against...
Can you not climb?
I don't see any place to get... A wooden... No, it is either...
Or you're just weak.
Or your instruction...
Or you're...
Or your breath...
You have 1 minute left.
A warehouse...
3 minutes, Date.
A warehouse... Deliver... A warehouse... What's this?
Edible seaweed.
Nobody needs to hear...
Is the box hanging from the crane and...
Was there something
Let's just go back and lift it up for now.
a warehouse?
You have less than 2 minutes, Date.
Delivery!
Hurry.
Is this some kind... No.
Got it.
Date, we're out.
Damn you, So!
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
A warehouse door. Deliver. Is this some kind of... Like this?
It won't go down.
Because it's a control panel.
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
Understood.
Is there something underneath it?
It appears Iris was saved. Barely.
That shadow must be... Iris was in the Somnium earlier.
Yes, we saw.
An unidentified figure tried to stab Iris to death. And Date and Aiba...
Who is that figure?
Probably So himself.
True, he could imagine himself in his Somnium that way. Mr. Date's ego algorithm processed the figure into that particular image.
What are you people talking about? If you're quite done here, hurry up and release me.
Come to think of it, I still haven't heard your explanation for this. 2 days ago, you called Shoko Nadami. Why?
That is a private matter that I will not...
What were you doing at 5 p.m. 2 days ago?
Reading a book. You can ask my housekeeper, or they will confirm that for you.
That does match what the bodyguard...
But they're like family to him. They're not above telling a lie.
I've been telling you, I don't know...
That's impossible. I saw Iris in your dream. You have to have some...
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this. I didn't.
Are you planning on acting dumb all night? How did you know Iris was stabbed?
I heard it.
What?
On my way to this place, I heard that woman over there talking. Something about a girl who got stabbed in the back.
Are you talking about me?
Yes, you.
I don't remember exactly what I said. It's possible that I mentioned a body.
Boss.
It is impossible to He very well may not have.
No, he was in the warehouse.
But does that mean we can conclude for certain that he's...
No, nothing yet. They arrived a while ago. That warehouse is owned by Okiura Fishery.
I know. Iba, can you check?
Searching.
I saw it on the monitor. Iba saving Iris as she was being stabbed. Of course, since you and Iba are one and the same, it's like you saved her, Date. But that was just a dream. It's not real. Saving her in Somnium won't save her now. I'm sorry. Are you kidding? You know that... Besides,
You said...
I said that...
Excuse me? I'm right here.
Imagine the human brain as being made up of two elements: memory and algorithmic structure. The former is preferable because the latter can be problematic. It can output things based on the inputs it is given. To make this easier to understand, compare this to a computer. Memory is like the algorithm. This program controls. This program is what creates the phenomenon of consciousness. The subject of the sync, remember, but they might not have a clear form. Our dreams are sometimes even the subject of... I told you earlier that the syncer experience... That is why the person creating the dream can appear within it. But perhaps they do not have an objective view of themselves, like a mirror or picture. Perhaps he's never watched himself on television. Rare for a politician, but not unheard of. He lacks that objective picture of himself. He remains stoic and unattached despite his position of power. I find that quite powerful. To be able to put your ego aside and see yourself as God sees you is an ability many charismatic people share. During a sync, they enter at this time the... Picture an egg. The syncer's memory. The syncer, or rat. But to be precise, when synced, imagine separating in... This is... In short, it is your recognition. He may not... So?
It could be so.
Indeed. All of these however...
The Wadjet system control...
Using Wadjet, we discovered a specific circuit that is key to the phenomenon of consciousness. However, we human beings are still unable to fully... It's far too... But even if we don't... You don't have to understand electromagnetism to use a microwave oven. The Wadjet system is how we are able to extract the syncer's consciousness. That is what makes syncing possible.
Date, the
This is Date from Abyss. What happened?
Hey, sorry to call you out of the blue. There's something we want to check. Is now a good...
Sure, what is it?
You said you found a body at Okiura Fishery cold storage warehouse.
Yes, that's right.
Huh.
Why?
It's,
What's not?
We searched all over the warehouse. We didn't find any.
What do you mean there's no body?
We looked everywhere, but nothing.
Date, I am not doubting you. However, are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I saw it. I know I saw it. I saw Iris's body with my own right eye.
Then perhaps someone moved the body between the time we left and...
No, there's another
There is?
Date?
Iris!
What are you doing? Barging in without ringing the doorbell?
Oh, you see, Mizuki ended up staying at my place. Something wrong?
The world changed. Iba and I saved Iris during the sink yesterday. She wasn't killed.
True, but that was only a...
Maybe the dream changed reality.
Impossible.
Then how else would you explain it? Iris came back to life.
It is absurd. Not possible. Dreams are figments. An incident which took place entirely in your mind cannot have any bearing on the real world. Consider it. If you were to find money in your dream, if you were to be attacked by aliens...
But at the warehouse...
You must have been hallucinating. Within Mizuki's somnium, you saw Iris's frozen corpse. It is affecting your mental state. Last night, you were so fazed by it. If it bothers you to this degree, why not go talk to... Mizuki went... She was prompted by a Nile message from... There are 3... 1. Renju killed Shoko. Or was it 2? Renju was threatened or blackmailed. 3. The culprit... In any case, we need to talk to Renju.